I had sex with Nate, and it was awesome. We did it all over this cabin. I did it in the bed, and I did it on that couch right there, and I did it in the shower with him. And then when James got here, I did it with him, and Nate did it with Star, and everyone was doing everyone. It was just this big orgy. Oh, and we were drunk too, yeah, and all drugged up. And we taped the whole thing and put it on the internet for the whole world to see that Todd Manning's little baby girl isn't a baby anymore. Stop it!
You see how your daughter lies like that? Now, who do you think she gets that from?
Where the hell do you get off? Danny, come on.
Look, Mr. and Mrs. Manning, obviously none of what Danny said is true.
No, I wish it were. Then maybe my dad could see that he can't control everything that I do.
Nothing happened, okay? We played some board games. Danny and Nate came and did what they wanted to do. They wanted to prove that they were responsible and could take care of themselves.
Okay, that's great coming from an unwed teenage mother.
Nice, Dad.
Danny, you and Nate have taught me a lesson. Now I'm going to teach you a lesson. Actions have consequences. So I want you to take one good look at Nate. Because that's the last time you're ever going to see him.
How are you doing?
Getting naked?
Why?
Why not? Do you have a problem with it? You didn't last year when you got Jessica Prego, huh? You know, there are easier ways of becoming a daddy rather than fighting for Ryder. We could make a new baby right here, right now. What do you think? Sick. You think I'd go through that hell again? Are you kidding me? I have got to go and get dressed. I have a performance to put on. Time for my close-up.
You know, Natalie, people do such messed up stuff when they're hurting. I mean, how did you think you ended up in bed with Brody in the first place?
Oh, okay, Rox, please.
Listen, Johnny doesn't care about that Kelly chick. He's just trying to pay you back.
Okay, well, I would have believed that the first time. The first time we slept together.
What do you mean the first time?
It's okay. I walked in them already once before.
Oh, Johnny. Oh, Johnny's a man. Of course, that's the way men do things. But, honey, he loves you, and he's not going to run away from that.
Well, he's doing a really good job of that right now, so.
Well, that's because he's not thinking straight. But when he slows down, he'll know that you made a very silly mistake, and he'll forgive you. It's not like you meant to hurt anyone. Not like some people I could mention.
Came out at the ceremony about Natalie and Brody. They slept together. You knew that already, didn't you?
Yes. I had a feeling that Natalie was hiding something. It seemed to have something to do with Brody. Every time I brought up the amnesia, she had a very strange reaction, and so I broke into the DNA lab and I made a copy of Natalie's test results.
So you've known since the amnesia. Why didn't you tell me?
Does this scream Buchanan Princess?
Well, you sure don't look like Tess.
Well, I only have to fool Natalie long enough to grab that kid.
Well, then maybe you shouldn't talk because your attitude is a dead giveaway.
I know what I have to do.
Well, maybe I should come with you and, smooth things over.
Oh, no thanks. You just stay here and prepare to receive thy child. And, clean out the other room for me.
That's my brother's room.
Not while I'm here, Nate. Wish him luck.
You weren't at the airport when I landed with Tess and Ford. You didn't hear the things that Tess said.
What did she say?
Yeah, Vicky, I don't want to repeat them, and I don't think you want to hear them.
Oh, please, she's my daughter. And frankly, there's almost nothing Tess could say or do that would shock me.
Tess said that she was the one who slept with Ford last year, not Jessica.
But you know that Tess lies. What else did she say?
She said she can't wait to jump back into bed with him.
Well, that's hard to hear, I'm sure. But you have to understand that Tess will say or do anything to get you to back off and stop fighting for Jessie.
Well, it did just the opposite. I love Jessica more than ever, and And I won't let Tess or Ford degrade her again. I have to get her out of there.
Yes, I agree with you, okay? This situation cannot stand. Unfortunately, you cannot go charging in there and grab Jessica because you're just going to get yourself arrested, all right? We don't want to deal with Tess in the wrong way.
Is there a right way?
There is. You're not going to like it.
Try me.
Brody, if we have any shot at saving Jessica, we have no choice but to enlist Ford.
No, Vicky, that's not going to work. Ford will never listen to me.
No, but he may listen to me.
What's the matter with you? Cool it, cool
You
it.
can't keep us apart.
Watch me.
Well, what are you gonna do, Dad? Come with me to school? You gonna follow me around every second of every day?
No, I can get Sean to do that. I can also homeschool you if you want. Or throw you back in that London boarding school your mom put you in. Sure, they've upped the security since the last time you took...
Mom, do something. He's obviously lost it.
She doesn't get a say in this.
Excuse me, I am her mother.
Biologically, but you lost any claim on her the second you enabled this little caper.
Are you listening to yourself? Have you forgotten how it worked out when you tried this whole thing with Cole and me?
Yeah, but that was just like a trial run. I'm gonna get it right this time. I'm not gonna let Danny make the mistakes you made. I don't think you're gonna get new mistakes with this guy over here, James or whatever.
I'm not afraid of you.
You should be.
Are you threatening us?
Oh, you're quick, aren't
Okay,
you?
Todd is obviously very angry. Once we all go home and he gets a chance to cool off, we'll be able to discuss this like rational adults. Right, Todd?
I wouldn't make any promises. Let's go.
No. And if you try to force me, I'm gonna
I'm
run
not
away
gonna
for
warn you
good.
again, Danny. We're
Come
going
on,
now.
Dave. No, now
Nope.
we're going.
No.
You want them? You'll have to go through me first.
Vicky, please, let me go with you. I can back you up.
No, absolutely not. No, you will just antagonize Ford. Besides, you'll be of much more help here.
Doing what?
Look, Natalie left a note saying she was taking both boys out with Roxanne, okay? I have not been able to reach her to tell her what's going on, so when she gets back here, you have to fill her in, okay? Besides, I think you should be here for your son.
Which one? Now look at Liam and Ryder. I don't know what to feel. Is Ryder mine? Is Liam John's? Are they both mine or neither? Will I raise them both or none at all?
Brody.
Well, I don't know who I am to them. And I don't know what to do.
But you know enough to want to protect them, okay? And that's what's important. We'll figure out the rest as we go along.
I tried to tell you, many times. The gift I tried to give you, that was a copy of the test results.
But you didn't give it to me.
No. You were being so good to me about Cole, and you did everything you could to help him and then help me coping with his sentence, and I just couldn't bring myself to be the one to tell you you seemed so happy about finally having a baby. But then I realized it was gonna be worse if Natalie kept on lying to you. And I was all ready to tell you, and then things kept getting in the way. I went to the courthouse on New Year's Eve, and Jessica went into labor, and then I slipped out of St. Anne's on your wedding day. And I think I was just so confused I couldn't even get the words out. But John, I swear I wanted to tell you, and I did try.
Not hard enough, Marty. Not hard enough. I think you were more interested in making Natalie suffer.
Listen, I'd love to blame Marty for everything. That's not gonna get me anywhere with John, you know? I don't think anything will at this point.
You're not giving up on Johnny, are you?
He's given up on me.
Yeah, but that's what got you in this mess in the first place. And I didn't raise no quitter. And you are not done with Johnny, and Johnny is not done with you. And this Kelly thing, well, it's kind of like how I feel about the stimulation.
The what?
You know, the beach guy, you know, the guy with the 8-pack, you know. He's got like this thing, you know, you could scrub your clothes on it. See, what I'm talking about is like, you know, vegging out in front of the TV, and that's exactly what Johnny's doing. He's thinking about other things so he doesn't have to think about you. And you gotta trust your mama bear. Johnny is gonna figure out a way to forgive you.
I don't know. I don't really know if I can
believe that. I mean, every time he sees me, he runs away, and it's just like Jess, you know? She left. She left her kids. She left Bree, and this little guy over here because she just wanted to avoid me. So it's kind of hard to imagine a future with John if I can't even imagine one with my own sister.
Well, I think you got a lousy imagination. Look who's here.
Star and James, you take Danny to school so she can pick up her missed assignments.
No, Mom, I'm not leaving you. That's crazy. Go!
Come on, Danny. Come on, let's go.
Dad, I'm always gonna hate you
Did
for
you
this.
hear what I said?
What do you think you're doing?
I'm saving your ass and putting you on notice. I am leaving. If you make one move to follow us, I will make sure you never see me or your daughter ever again.
You don't get between me and my daughter.
You're right. I'm sorry to say that it was more important for me to make Natalie suffer. But she took you away from me, John. She took you away from me, and she took Cole, and she was about to have the family that we were supposed to have together. Really wanted to have that baby with you. You know, so much so that when I helped her deliver the baby at the lodge, I think something just snapped inside of me, and thought it was mine. You know, yours and mine. But it wasn't mine.
It wasn't mine either.
Jess, you're back. What a happy occasion. Sisters, reunited. Hey, Jessica, why don't you take a load off? I'll give you a manicure, you know, like a 2-for-1 discount.
I'm not staying.
You're leaving again?
With my son.
Jess, please, can't we just talk about this?
What's the point?
I think you two are gonna have to hash and bash this out together. Honey, I'm leaving your cell phone over here, and if you need to call me if things get hairy, you can. But maybe you should call Vicky first. And Jessica, I have some advice. This is your sister, the only one you got.
Lucky me.
Okay, I'm out of here.
Jess, I'm really happy that you're back.
So am I. If no other reason to get my baby away from you.
Well, Ryder's fine. I've been taking care of him.
So now I'm a bad mother.
No, I didn't say that. You were gone, and I was taking care of him.
Well, focus on your own son. Take Liam and go. I'm sure his father misses him.